Pacers.
Oh, baby!
And Flyers.
He scored!
97.3 ESPN. WENJ. WENJ HD. Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
The following program is paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schweim.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schweim.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back into the locker room with Billy Schweim, my identical twin brother, Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis producing and co-hosting today, and of course my intern is Erin Ewing, and it's a very, very cold Sunday morning, but I got up, it was 13 degrees this morning.
Look at the frozen
Tundra.
You know what I watched last night?
What?
I was flipping through the channels.
Yeah.
In between the Sixers and whatnot. And I guess on the NFL Network, right before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they always play this Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
so I started with the Jets and
that's
and
funny.
John Facenda.
But, Super Bowl III is my first recollection of watching a Super Bowl.
That was, Kansas City? Who was
No,
that?
that was New York Jets against the New York Jets against the Colts. What are you talking about?
Wait a minute.
Well, we interviewed Joe Namath, you moron.
That's right.
What is wrong with you?
No, I'm trying to remember, you idiot. Relax.
He's got Alzheimer's. Good morning, Alex Berardis.
Good morning, Schweim boys.
All right, before we get started, let me just do this. We're streaming on the YouTube channel, X, and Facebook. You can check us out there. And right now, I'm going to hand the referee's jersey over to our intern, Erin Ewing, because, my brother's so darn stupid.
You think she's going to stop me from kicking your butt? I mean, really? Go right
do
over her.
Do the best job you can. You can watch Erin put the Dawn the jersey on to keep things fair in here. But that's my first recollection, Bebop, of watching a Super Bowl. It was Joe Namath.
So was three.
Because I know you don't remember the Packers and Chiefs. That was Super Bowl II.
Yeah, I guess
Super
you're
Bowl
right.
I guess
whatever.
Super Bowl I was the Raiders and the Green Bay Packers, right?
I remember what were the Chiefs and I think I remember the Chiefs and
no, because Bob, that was black and white TV.
Lenny Dawson
and Ed Podolak.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Willie Lanier, Bobby
was that,
Bell.
The Chiefs versus the Packers, right?
Yeah, Packers won the first two Super Bowls.
You don't remember that one?
No, I don't.
All right, let's keep it with the times here, boys. We got a Super Bowl coming up this week.
Listen to these young cats.
We got a Super Bowl coming up, a rematch from a few years ago between
Alex,
Seattle
we're going
and
to Radio Row, Berardis.
This guy steps into the limelight over here.
Right on it. He goes to, but let's recap what the locker room has done for this cat. He goes to the Dallas Cowboys opening game at the link. He goes to a Flyers Leafs game, and by the way, you didn't blame me. You started the Flyers losing streak.
Oh, me. The mush of all mushes, Billy Schweim over here. Yeah, call him me.
By the way, I just will say this. Last night, I did not watch the Sixers game.
And
well,
what happened?
It's funny.
I watched Miracle.
I can't believe Dave Klemick, which we got to tell the story. I got him so good yesterday.
But you said you were laughing so hard.
I haven't laughed that hard in years.
Because Dave's a practical joker.
Yeah,
he likes to stir the pot.
He does.
And there was a little drama
here. He likes to mix it up. He likes that fight video.
Right.
So anyway, there was a little drama coming at the end of your show yesterday.
Right.
I won't get into that. But he texts me. And every time when he texted me, I felt he was baiting me. You can feel that he was baiting me, right?
But I hadn't talked to you yet at that point.
Well, but then you called.
Right.
And you were going to call him. I said, no, don't call him because I'm going to set this guy up. Alex, I got him so good, dude. He called me right back, and
he doesn't usually curse.
As soon as he answered the phone. As soon as I answered the phone, I was just laughing. I couldn't. I mean, that was funny. And he, he's so religious and whatnot. He doesn't even curse. He said, "You a-hole." He said, I'm hanging up on you.
All right, so then I went to Bobby's house yesterday. Well, first of all, last night I watched the Flyers at Bobby's house a little bit, and then I took off, listened to the third period and overtime in the radio.
You believe that, man?
It was
I couldn't believe it, man. Connecting,
they were down 2-0, so they made a nice comeback. And they got a point.
No, you know what?
But they need to start winning.
Here's the thing, though. Watching the Flyers, right? They remember for years that the dump and chase, and they weren't getting the puck out in front of the net. These guys, I mean, even though they're in a little bit of a struggle, they're still playing exciting hockey, if you ask me. You know what I mean? And I think they're only like a 2 players away. I think.
Well, we'll see.
They're one good defenseman away and one good. Another good maybe center.
Is Vladar, is he good enough, Bozzy?
I think so.
Can he be the goalie?
If
I
he gets
think so.
help in front of him,
I think so.
Well, that's what he said. A good defenseman.
The one goal yesterday was a walk-in. The seas parted, and he just let it rip against Vladar. Poor Vladar. Even when Erison's in that, Erison gets blamed for being this bad goalie, can't really stop much. Yeah, but it would help if he had some help.
Let me tell you something, though. I've seen him let in some cheapies.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean? No, I'm not.
You don't see that from Vladar. You know what I mean? And I got to tell you that the goal that ended it, man, that thing was. I mean, one more inch would have hit the post.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was such a great shot.
That was a good shot. So then I get home and I watched the Miracle. We had Micah Ruzioni on.
That was a great show yesterday, you guys. You had me laughing all day.
Yeah, I got a little emotional talking to him, and I said, "How do you not get emotional?" Well, guess what? Erin watched she watched it too last night.
Did you cry, Erin? Did you cry?
Did she cry?
A little bit.
Did you cry last night?
Yeah, a little bit.
How do you not? Micah Ruzioni was in tears.
You got all welled up?
Yeah. So when Jimmy Craig talks about his mom,
his mom,
and when Ruzioni was in tears.
Yeah, that was tough to take. And you know what? So then,
I can see her cry, but you're a wimp. You cry at everything.
I do. I'm like Dick Vermeil. I admit it.
You're worse than that.
So then I didn't want. Yeah, Alex, I did not because of you guys, because of you and Nick and all the guys that accused me of being a mush. I purposely did not watch the Sixers because I needed. I'm a team guy.
You know what's funny?
You know what happened?
I will sacrifice watching because I want them to win.
Joel Embiid had 40 points in a win.
Let me
last
tell you,
night.
I gotta tell you though, last night watching that game, I was flipping around, but I was watching a lot of it. You didn't think that you never thought that the Sixers were in trouble last night against the Pelicans. I don't know. It almost like you knew they were going to win the game. They're just going, you know what I mean?
I think it was good timing. The whole Paul George thing happened, and then we get a nice, easy layup against the New Orleans Pelicans that night.
So they
get
adjusted. They get adjusted.
Bob, for me, the biggest part of last night was the halftime ceremony and
that was great.
Honoring because that got me really.
Yeah, I like that. That was great.
Because I'll never forget that.
And I loved Allen Iverson.
I got to get Croce on his show. Pat, call my show, will you, Croce?
He's an OC.
Come on, Croce.
Maybe he's down in the islands like P.J. Corda.
I
don't know. You know what though? Allen Iverson answered the questions great.
I thought
I loved. I mean, I don't know.
Pound for pound, he's probably one of the best players in the.
See some of the highlights you were playing.
I mean, come on, man. The guy was unbelievable. He changed the face of the NBA. Wouldn't you say, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, one of the most iconic clips of all time is the step over against Tyronn Lue in the finals. He
tried to play that down yesterday too. They were asking about that.
Yeah, you can't.
And he's like, "Yeah, nah, I'm not." Well, you don't want to. You never really want to show up another professional player. I get it. I mean, he showed a lot of class last night, which I've never. I mean, back when he was a player, I mean, there was a lot of things I questioned about him. Always liked his effort. But practice, man.
Practice. We're not talking about the game.
We're talking about
practice.
Then he came back to Philly for a little stint there at the end of his career.
So then we got we'll talk a little Phillies baseball. Milt Thompson's good. We're going to talk with Milt Thompson, former Philly outfielder, coach. Remember,
great guy, man. Remember, you can approach that dude.
I will never forget. When we went to see Ocean City play Cherry Hill West, we sat with Milt Thompson, and one of the Ocean City players was going to his left, and he went up with one hand, and he said, "Go up with two hands." And Sully from Glory Days said, he's trying to tell Milt Thompson, who's a professional baseball player, like he didn't need to go up with two hands.
Yeah, exactly.
You're telling Milt Thompson.
That's right.
But
that's right.
Milt's a great guy. We'll talk Phillies baseball with him. But, I'm concerned about the Phillies, man. And I think the one area that nobody's really focused on, they're hoping it either goes away or gets better, is is Bryce Harper. Last year he had 6-year lows in batting average, on base percentage, slugging percentage. He did not have the good year. And then Dave Dombrowski said that he wasn't an elite player anymore.
Right.
And then he came out with a shirt, right, Alex, that said elite player. It was all over social media. So I'm concerned right now.
There's a little discrepancy, a little disruption
now,
here.
If Bryce Harper is the competitor competitor that I think and believe and know he is, he's going to turn that. He's going to turn that and use that as a tool to prove everybody wrong.
Bill, let's hope so. But guess what, though? What is he, 35, 34, 35?
Nah, Bryce Harper.
Right, what's Bryce Harper?
How old's Bryce Harper?
32, 34, 33. I don't know. He's somewhere up in there.
He's in
low
the 30s. I know he's in the 30s.
All right, well, anyway, you know what thing that I hate even more than that?
What?
We lost Bader.
He's 33. Bryce Harper's 33.
All right. We lost Bader.
Yeah.
Look,
I
don't know. I liked Bader at his time here, but if the deciding factor of this Phillies team winning and not winning a World Series, if that's Harrison Bader, I don't believe that's
Guess
the
what,
case.
Alex? He was so clutch last year, though.
But he provided a spark like Lenny Dykstra. Right, he had that. Lenny
Dykstra was the
But Bob, they're going to put Justin Crawford in center field. He's going to be their center fielder. They want to move forward.
I like Bader.
Plus, they didn't want to give him a 2-year deal. He wanted a multi-year deal.
San Francisco paid him.
Yeah, they paid him too.
I don't know what he got.
Crawford batted .334 last year, 7 home runs, 46 stolen bases.
In the minors.
All right, son of a former All-Star Crawford. So I mean, he's got pedigree.
You know how that goes, like Painter, Crawford.
Right.
I mean, listen,
So
Bader's a known commodity.
All right, so we got Milt Thompson at 10:30. We have Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, brought to you by the Vassar Pool Service at 11, and my agent at the beach, Mark Grimes, is going to check in.
Yeah, that's my man. He and I are simpatico, man.
Yeah.
We crush you, dude. He and I, we was two smart guys against you. You're a knucklehead.
Yeah, okay.
And that's how we figure it out. We'll see how we can beat you up.
You ready to go, Alex? Get in the 3-point stand.
I'm already in it.
All right, let's go. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process. From contract signing to closing, from the shortest center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Join the Sports Bash every Monday live at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Get your game on with the elevated bar and lounge, 12 slot machines, blackjack, roulette, and a dedicated area with 4 betting windows and 11 kiosks. The ultimate sportsbook experience. Go where fans become fanatics. The Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. And join the Sports Bash live from 2 to 6 with me, Mike Gill, every Monday.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemick. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemick sent you.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
That's another amazing run by Team USA.
Mom, think I'll be on Team USA one day?
Well,
I'll take this one.
What? Are you speaking to us?
Yes, and to answer your question, anything's possible, especially with Xfinity.
So, I can be the best snowboarder ever?
Well, I can't guarantee that, but Xfinity can guarantee that your internet price won't change for 5 years.
Okay. What if I practice every day?
Then maybe you'll be snowboarding for Team USA at the next Olympic Winter Games. And Mom, you'll still be paying the same price for Wi-Fi.
Ooh, really stuck the landing there.
It's the Xfinity Gold Medal Celebration. Now through February 22nd, get our best price on gig Wi-Fi for 5 years guaranteed, just $50 a month. Plus, get Peacock Premium included for 2 years. That's a $10.99 value per month. Xfinity. Imagine that. Proud partner of Team USA. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Actual speeds vary.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live right here from the studio in Northfield. Billy Schweim,
this studio.
Bobby Schweim, my twin brother, Alex Berardis, producing, co-hosting, and the intern Erin Ewing is in with us today. By the way, Bob, the Classic, the boys basketball, the Metro Classic yesterday at the Stockton College, Christian Brothers beat Middle Township 74.
Really?
Yeah, 53.
No kid.
Roselle Catholic beat Atlantic City 76 to 55.
That was a good team, man. That's crazy.
There was. I talked to Fran McLaughlin. He said it was a great.
Middle beat Ocean City. I think.
Great basketball tournament there at Stockton.
Yeah, I wish I would have gone to that, but I didn't make it. But I wonder if he gave all those tickets away.
I'm sure he did.
Hey, so Friday night, my wife and I went out, right?
Yeah.
And we started, cold. We had cabin fever. We want to get out, have a nice little dinner. You go to the Anchorage, and where I'm in there, right? We pull up. There's 2 seats, and
you saw Ibid.
Well, I was coming up, and I want to tell you this relate to the locker room.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, I think I called you, told you. So I'm sitting there, Alex, right, and there's this my wife and I are sitting. We're next to this couple, and we're twins, and I can see the guy looking at me, right? He's looking at me, and I don't know who he is,
Right.
And him and his wife, and they're looking, and eventually. I guess we sat there for about 10 minutes and there was no conversation. Anyways, the guy sends me a shot, and he goes, "Obviously, you must be Billy's brother, right? Joe from
yeah.
Him and his wife. They listened to the locker room, avid locker room listeners, and they sent me a shot and a drink, and they love the show.
And so
he works at
Shoemaker. So Alex, ready for this? I guess it was like last year. Nick and Dave and I were in the studio, and we got on ChatGPT, the AI thing.
I was telling
and
that story.
They said, who's Bobby Schweim? And the ChatGPT said the lesser-known Schweim brother.
Well, guess what, Alex? I'm not on social media. That's why I keep a low profile. The story's not over though.
Let's try it again right now.
Nah, we leave. Bill, we leave. Then we go over to Tomatoes,
right?
And run into Frankie Late Night.
Yeah,
run into Frankie Late Night and Carter from Deltona Tire. He listens to the show all the time. These guys are all over. Of course, I did tell that story about the chat.
Oh, that was great. The lesser-known Schweim brother. All right, let's talk a little Flyers hockey because the Flyers, man.
All right, hold on.
All right.
Bobby Schweim appears to be a real person, best locally known in the South Jersey area as the twin brother and an occasional co-host of sports radio personality Billy Schweim on the Locker Room Show.
They updated you.
Yeah.
Holy moly! How about that?
You're now a co-host, including working as a pilot too.
Wow! I try to keep a low profile.
That's scary.
That is
a little
scary. I tell everybody if you see Bobby, on the plane, get right the heck off.
Roger Ramjet.
Roger Ramjet. All right, Flyers hockey. Bob, Rick Tocchet. How can I say this? I think we actually said it to Mike Ruzioni. Could Herb Brooks coach today's modern athlete. He said, absolutely not.
Well, guess what? Did you
Because
watch his press conference after the game yesterday? I loved his comments.
We've commented on this numerous times, how he handles the media, and he says what's on his mind. He doesn't sugarcoat things, but he does it in a way that I don't think alienates or hurts the egos of the players that are.
Well, I like what he said yesterday, and he basically said, "Hey, man, we played good. We played well, okay, and if Konechny hits that." That in the overtime, the game's over.
I thought that was in.
He had a breakaway, right? I don't know how much time was left.
It was in overtime.
Oh, was it overtime?
Yeah,
It was
in
in
overtime, the 4-on-4.
Right.
And it just rang off the post.
Yeah,
I guess
hit the post.
I thought it was in.
I did too, and then they come back and then they score. But they were right there. They played well, and like I said, the excuse me, the brand of hockey that they're playing. It's not like they're skating in mud like for years. Remember we used to say that, Billy, they're skating in mud. These guys don't
cement.
Yeah, I mean they're moving the puck. They're getting their chances. They're creating space.
All right,
I like.
So the Flyers have 2 games left, Alex, before the Olympic break. What I'm thinking is to tell me what your perspective is on this. As a young team, keep in mind they are the 4th youngest team in the NHL, and Rick Tocchet could preach and talk, use his experiences to help these guys along. But at the end of the day, they still are young, and maybe they see this long break coming up, and they're not. You know what I mean? A little bit of a letdown. What do you think about that, Alex?
I don't know. I think a lot of these guys they're booking their trips to Arizona.
Yeah,
they're booking their trip. Yeah, I think.
Don't you think so?
No, man, I don't think so.
But they're human beings, just like everybody else.
They're just like coasting into the break.
I don't want to say coasting. I think they need it. They see a break. You know how it is when you're in college, like Erin here, and you're like a week away from your spring break or your break. You just can't wait to get out.
Let me.
No matter how bad.
Right, ready for this? I hear what you're saying. Don't you think if you knew Tocchet sniffed that out, would you actually do that?
But I don't think they're doing it intentionally.
Tocchet can sniff that out.
I don't think they're doing it intentionally.
He sniffed that out.
No, but also another thing with this Olympic break, it's a longer break than let's say like
really long.
So because of that,
you think you played harder going into that thing?
Yeah, but because of that, they haven't had a lot of time for practices.
Right.
So they're just going.
And they've had a lot of practices canceled because of the snow.
Yeah. So these guys. That was Mitchkov's problem. He came in out of shape.
Yes.
And then when you don't have those practices because of this Olympic break, because they have to.
Yeah, but Alex, you know what? I would give him the first maybe month, but after that, then you're in hockey shape. I don't care how long. You know what I mean? It doesn't take an athlete a month and a half to get.
Yeah, but then everybody was already in shape.
You know what though? You would think though,
since
this long break's coming up, that they would be busting.
Bobby, they're human beings. I'm just saying, I don't think they're doing it intentionally.
Maybe that's the way you do things, not me. If I know I'm going to do a long break, I tear it up before
Alex,
I go in.
When we were breaking Bobby Stones about him graduating in 328, he starts yelling at me because I was seven spots off.
First of all,
and your wife even said you're splitting hairs.
This kid doesn't even get it right. It was 320, not 328. You're an idiot.
Whatever, Bob. It's 8 spots. You're gonna like. I'm 8 spots off. It's the bottom line is the message got across.
I'm accurate.
The message got across. You're a dum dum.
Yeah, I'm accurate. I show up on time. You know, on time is late, okay?
Yeah,
when you show up at 9 o'clock, on time's late. You got to be there at 8:59.
Yeah, listen to you.
You're an idiot.
I also believe, now, Alex, you said something, you kind of echoed what I said. I don't know if you really believe it.
I don't know if they're phoning it in, though. I wouldn't say phoning it in.
Mark Grimes, I guarantee you ask him, he's going to
That's not what I'm saying, phoning it. I'm not saying phoning it in.
He makes stuff up. I don't know where he gets his stuff at. You pull it out of your rear end.
I'm smarter than you, way smarter than you, dude.
What's the point on your head?
Yeah. Who's better looking out of the two?
I'm 10 times better.
Yeah.
Crap. Listen, Alex, you said it yesterday, and everybody's like P.J. Corda, Mr. Negadelphia, Mark Grimes, my agent at the beach. Everybody say, look, maybe now's the time to trade Embiid. He dropped 40 last night. Well, what about the Flyers? Travis Konechny is on fire.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind.
I'm just asking you. I'm not suggesting
You can't compare Konechny. Konechny, he's not hurt like Embiid. Konechny's young. Embiid's getting old. You're not even in the same ballpark, man.
What are you talking about?
Why would you're comparing Konechny?
I'm not comparing. But did you hear me compare?
To Embiid, yes,
no,
I did.
I'm not comparing.
Yes,
I'm saying.
What did you hear, Alex?
What I'm saying is he's
Aaron,
right
what
now.
What did you hear? He's comparing Embiid to Konechny. That's
Shut the heck up.
You're an idiot.
Get the jersey, Aaron. Pull that jersey
An
out.
idiot. What I'm saying is you can probably get the most for Konechny. You said it yesterday, Alex.
I did. I said it yesterday.
What do you think? I'm making it up, Bobby?
One for his sake. If you heard his press conference after 2 games ago, not the Kings game, the game before that, he just sounded like a defeated man. He said he's tired of this. He's tired of losing. He's tired of missing the playoffs.
How old's Konechny?
Oh, he's young. He's
28.
like 28,
Right.
28.
How old's Embiid?
But that's not the point. The point is you get something for somebody when they're playing their best. You can't sell something when it's not worth anything. That's what I'm talking. You're so dumb, but you see, my thought process is so sophisticated that you just can't grasp it because you're a dunce.
Nah, I'm laughing at that one, man. I
But
mean, Embiid, you got
my
a
thought
point.
process
Konechny,
is
no.
I'm sophisticated. You're an idiot.
Bill, Konechny's part of the answer, not the problem. Okay? Embiid's part of the problem, not the answer. So you're totally wrong.
When do you sell something? You sell something when you get the most back in return for it, right?
Not necessarily.
If Travis Konechny wasn't the leader in goals, points, and assists,
sometimes
and you wouldn't be able to trade him. But maybe now you get something
sometimes you
for
sell
it.
something to cut your losses. Not always. You cut your losses sometimes.
But what do you know about business? You're a pilot.
Talking about I was in business.
But you know what, Alex? You know what he does, Aaron? This guy, this fucker, he tries to make it sound like his job's really tough and sophisticated, hard to do. The guy, if he's going to the West Coast, he's sound asleep by like 32,000 feet.
Okay.
He said the hardest part of his
This
job
is
is take off and landing. This idiot's
First of all, this is how stupid he is. I bait the kid. Ready for this? I tell him exactly right what he wants to hear. I lead him right where he's dying to go and watch him stew like an idiot.
Yeah.
What
I know, I know. You can't fool me.
But you
Bobby.
actually believe
you
that?
You can fool the people
you're
out
dumber
there.
than you look.
You can't fool me, Bobby.
You look stupid. Fall
All
asleep at 32,000 feet.
This Denver Barkey, he's got moxie.
I love Barkey.
I love the kid.
Yeah, he's a -1, Bill. What's up with that?
This guy gets in every puck battle, and he comes out. He comes out of it with the puck.
Comes out of it with the puck.
Did you see him get hit in the ankle? And he was tripping around. He got up.
Yeah.
Man, he's not kidding. I'll tell you what. I like his guts. But you know what's funny, Bill? You put a lot into this plus minus.
I do.
And last week we talked about most everybody was in the pluses, but now Zegras is -2.
Yep.
Tippett is -1.
Yeah,
Barkey and Barkey and Breaker all mine. Like I'm
You're talking about for yesterday's game. But look at the plus minus for the season, Bob, not for just one game.
All right.
See, once again, this kid doesn't know anything about ice hockey. He tries to pretend that he does. One game does not. You don't look at a plus minus
Who
stat.
skated for the Penguins here?
I did.
Yeah.
Who got pulled around on his ass by his skates? He did.
I'll never forget, man. He pantsed me. I don't know how he did it. Has my suspenders
pulled him
wrapped
around on his face.
There was mud tracks all across the ice.
My rear end was so red and so cold. And the people that were cleaning up the igloo at the time, they all stopped what they were doing. They were laughing.
Yeah, all the janitors and whatnot.
And I can skate, Alex.
Who's this retard?
Rutsalainen. Seems like this guy's always hurt.
I like Risto. He's a big body out there. When he throws his body around, it's great. But he played 2 shifts in the game.
Cam York and Sealer. I'm watching these guys. I don't know, man.
But you know, Cam York has 4 cats in his house.
Oh God!
I think he lives with
They call him the
Zegras.
Cat Man.
I think he lives with Zegras,
Does he?
and there's a trio of the guys. I think Forrester too.
Are
They're
you
like
into
close
cats,
buddies.
Alex?
I got a dog.
You know, I got to tell you a story.
I'm not a cat.
Hurry
up! You got a minute.
I got to tell you a story. Years ago, right, Billy, we're going to this bar, and Billy winds up hooking up with this chick, right? so he's
She lived on the main line.
We came together. So he goes, yeah, I'm going home with her, and I said, I go home, okay. All of a sudden, next morning he comes walking in at like 6 a.m. His face is all swollen up. His eyes are beat red. He goes, the chick had a cat.
All right, we're going to talk Phillies baseball on the other side with
Alex.
My eyes were all watering.
I was laughing.
I had pus coming out of my eyes.
Hey, Alex, I was laughing so hard, man.
Nothing could be
He
finer.
goes, chick had a cat.
It was one of those long-haired cats. All right, on the other side, we're going to talk Phillies baseball with former Phillies outfielder Milt Thompson. Of course, he was part of that 93 team. It was unbelievable. I love Milt. We'll talk to Milt on the other side. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you. With over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA, that's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227.
Now, I want to tell you about La Scala's Fire Ocean Casino. When you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at La Scala's Fire. It's your home away from home for handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood just like your grandma used to make, and their signature cocktails, all steps away from the action. Dinner before the show, late night bites after a big win, La Scala Fires delivers every time. That's La Scala's Fire, OceanCasino.com.
All right. Sorry. Let's see. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. All right. When we return, we'll talk with former Phillies outfielder and coach Milt Thompson. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Get ready for the biggest week in radio. The Sports Bash is live on Radio Row at Super Bowl 60 in San Francisco. All the big-name guests, all the big game coverage on 97.3 ESPN. Brought to you by
Ernest & Son Meat Market for your big game delivery or pickup. Order early and call now. 609-266-1588. And Key Acura. If your car has been taking a beating this winter, then maybe it's time for a new one. And if you are thinking about getting a new one, then go see my friend Rocco over at Key Acura of Atlantic City. Key Acura, Tilton Road, Egg Harbor Township. Online at KeyAcuraofAtlanticCity.com.
It's the Sports Bash with Mike Gill, live from Radio Row at Super Bowl 60 in San Francisco. Listen to Super Bowl 60 exclusively on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call Lenigan, again and again. Call Lenigan, again and again.
Hi, this is Billy Schweim. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Maria, salon owner. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic, made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the studio here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, my twin brother Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis producing, intern Erin Ewing today. She's wearing the stripes to stay between Bobby and I before we kill each other.
This is what you guys are going to be, men in a suitcase. Where you going, Bill?
We're
Radio Row.
The Locker Room and the Sports Bash with Mike Gill. We're all heading out to San Francisco for the Radio Row. I'll be there all week. I'm leaving tonight at 6:40.
Men in a suitcase.
Yeah, all right. Let's talk some Phillies baseball and go to our good friend. Let's go to the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the Locker Room. He was part of that 93 team. He's a great friend of the show. Let's welcome into the locker room Milt Thompson. Good morning, Milt.
Good morning, Bill. How you doing?
All right, Milt. Listen, February is here. I cannot believe baseball pitchers and catchers report on the 11th, and spring training starts on the 21st. It seems like it started much earlier this year.
Yeah, that's because of the World Baseball.
Yeah. Milt,
starting earlier.
You, Bobby and I will never forget that. I know you won't because you played on it. But that 93 team, man, you guys were a band of characters and throwbacks, and that was such a fun team to watch. I can only imagine what it was like playing on that team.
It was great. I mean, it was the best year of my career. It's funny, we still get together 3 times a year. So it's awesome. Like we love each other and we enjoy spending time together with each other.
Well, I got to tell you, with the World Series and whatnot, that was my favorite team.
That was your favorite
absolutely.
team?
Montreal.
We went to that 14. Remember that you guys beat the Braves or
no, it was
the Toronto.
It was the World
Blue
Series,
Jays. 14-13. They won the game.
It was rainy.
It was rainy. It was cold,
real drizzly, and yeah.
It was 15-14.
15-14. He knows.
I know it very well.
Milt,
that was a great game.
Milt, I know it's like the World Series, but you're playing in that weather. I mean, I'll never forget that night. We were fortunate because we were under the underhand.
Yeah,
we didn't get wet. You guys were getting soaked, but it was cold. But you guys obviously put that out of your mind when you're in a World Series game and it's nasty weather like that, right?
Yeah, your adrenaline is so high, you don't even think about things like that. You know, you get an opportunity once in a lifetime to play in a World Series. I know that was it for me. So as a player, you just go out there and you just compete.
Hey, Milt, we wanted to get you on to talk about this year's Phillies. A lot of people are a little, in the middle. Dombrowski really didn't make that many moves. He brought in a few people, but he says he thinks this team can win the way it is. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think they definitely improved the bullpen. They brought in a couple of nice guys for the bullpen. Our thing is we just got to find a way to slow everything down when it comes to the playoffs and just worry about getting some hits instead of trying to hit every ball out the ballpark. That's seemed to have been the problem every year.
Well, like baseball has changed, though. I mean, it seems like it's either a feast or famine. They hit home runs or they strike out.
Well, the problem is once you get to playoff baseball, you're facing 1 and 2 twice in a series. You're not going 3, 4, and 5 the end of the rotation. So it's very important that you take advantage of your situations. When you get a guy on third base less than 2 outs, you got to find a way to get him in. You just can't let those opportunities go by. They come back to haunt you when you get into playoff baseball.
Milt, as a former outfielder yourself, it's been a real big question mark with the Phillies the past few years, but they do have a young prospect coming up in Justin Crawford. He was known as a ground ball hitter in AAA and the minor leagues. There's some question marks on whether that's going to translate well to the big leagues. What are your thoughts on that?
That's what I was. It translates very well to the big leagues. He's the top of the lineup hitter. His job is to get on base, steal bases, and score runs. Everybody can't be Mike Schmidt or Schwarber, guys who can hit the ball out the ballpark consistently. You got to have your guys at the top of the lineup getting on base for those guys and scoring some runs.
Is he a stealing threat, Milt? Does he have good wheels? What's up with that?
Yes. He'll steal some bases. I mean, this kid, everybody worries about, he's got a chance if they play him every day to score anywhere from, 70 to 80 runs. I mean, if he plays every day, this kid hits 340. I mean, he gets on base. I mean, that's key. You got to get people on base to score runs. Waiting for the home run kind of kills you sometimes.
We're talking with former Phillies outfielder and a coach. He was a coach for the Phillies, Milt Thompson. Milt, are you concerned with Bryce Harper at all with the lack? He's obviously career lows in batting average and on base percentage and whatnot. He was criticized by his general manager for not being the lead player anymore. What does that do to a guy like Bryce Harper? Psyche.
Well, for me, it would light a fire under my butt.
That's cool.
When I had a bad year, somebody, he didn't have an elite year. That's just honest. Everybody knows that. So what do? I go out and prove that was a fluke and go out and do my thing. You know, I can remember, when I was in St. Louis, and I think it was 90. Yeah, it might have been 90. The first time I ever hit like 220. I've never done that in my life. And then the next year I hit 300. You know, you if you play long enough, you're going to have a bad year. But you can't dwell on that. You got to go out and prove that, you know, it was just a fluke.
Well,
that's what he has to do.
My concern is, you know, and I hear what you say, but my concern is, like, he's a consummate pro. I mean, last year, I'm sure he did everything that he normally does. You get in a routine that you do. I mean, what can he do differently in the offseason to consummate? Maybe he, you know, I don't know, does the wife have a kid? Or maybe he had some family issues. I don't understand. You know, I mean, he's a consummate pro, so he's got a routine that he does. Is he changing? Is he going to have to change his routine, perhaps, or talk to some like another coach to help him out? Like, how's it go? How's that play out?
No, you just flush it. It's over and move on to the next year. See, you got to have a short-term memory when you're a baseball player. You know, and just move on. I mean, the kid is a great talent. He's won 2 MVPs. I think he's going to be fine. But you just have to flush that and not dwell on what happened last year and not dwell on what other people think. You know, you have to go out and prove that you're that elite player again. That's what he has to do. Forget all the rest of the stuff. Last year's over. Just go out, hopefully stay healthy, and compete.
Milt, Nick Castellanos. What are the Phillies like? I know he's still on the roster. Are they going to bring him back? And if he does come back, like,
can't even imagine, man.
I mean, I can't imagine. Like, everybody, like, he's not. He obviously he hears. Whether he reads the paper or listens to talk radio or not, he knows that he wasn't. What's the word I'm looking for?
Well,
he knows he's under fire. He's being criticized for his
fans
play.
were all
fans
over
were all over him. He had a run-in with the manager and whatnot. What's that do to him? Like, does he, like, to a player that of his stature? What does he want to come back and you think he's hungry to prove everybody wrong?
Well, I think the handwriting is on the wall. You pick up the guy Garcia, and you got the kid Crawford. I mean, you look at the numbers. You know, pretty much they're going to move on from him. So all he can do is go to spring training and get ready to play, and whatever happens, happens.
Or do you like you like Garcia? I mean, you think that's a great pickup?
Well, I mean, he's had some good years. I mean, last year he struck out way too much. So hopefully, you know, he has a better year offensively, especially with the strikeouts and putting the ball in play more. But he's there to protect Harper, so we'll see what happens.
Kind of a big picture question here for just the state of baseball that it's in right now. With the Dodgers spending so much money, the CBA is coming up at the end of this season. Is it kind of inevitable that a lockout's coming in 2027?
Unless cooler heads prevail, and we find a way to, you know, I know these guys hate that term salary cap, but you know, the contracts have gotten really crazy and out of hand. So, and small market teams don't have a chance to compete. So
yeah, they got to do something. They have to do something.
I'm sure, Milt. I'm sure, Milt. You're shaking your head if you could have only played like 20 years later.
Hey, you deal with cards you got dealt. So you know, I don't envy him. I played and I had a great time, and right now, you know, I'm an ambassador for the team, so I'm still around the game. So,
and you have a hitting? Don't you have a hitting school?
I do a little bit. It's not that big anymore because I'm old school hitter. You know what I'm saying?
You mean you're not doing launch angles and exit velocity?
You're not coming. You're not coming to me.
Tell that story when.
Hey, Milt, I'll never forget when my brother Bobby, my brother's boy plays for Ocean City, and then I'll never forget last year we went to the Ocean City Cherry Hill West game, and there you were. And by the way, my daughter was thrilled. You took it upon yourself. She didn't even ask you. You gave her an autograph thing, and she still has it hanging in her room. She'll never forget it. I really appreciate that. But while we were there, one of the Ocean City players was going to the center fielder was going to his
Eddie
left.
Wisham.
and he dropped the ball. He went up with one hand, and Bobby and I were like, 2 hands, and you were like, you play professional baseball, and you're saying go up with 2 hands, and then Sully from Glory Days was trying to tell you that he didn't need to go with 2 hands.
That's not how you do it. Billy and I were like laughing, like, you ain't even kidding me.
Tell him Milt Thompson.
Oh my God!
This is Milt Thompson. You know who we're talking to? It's Milt.
From the day you're a little leaguer, or
Right.
the day you're a little leaguer, your coaches are telling you to use 2 hands. So there's like if you're diving for a ball, something.
That's one thing.
Stretch
Yeah.
out to catch the ball, but yes.
It's like baseball 101, right? I mean, come on.
That was hilarious. I'm telling you, it was something.
Well, listen, talking about fundamentals and whatnot, and this Crawford guy hit with the stealing. Maybe we got to get back to a little bit more small ball and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, in this day and age of Major League Baseball and with the launch angles and this and that,
Do you think the pendulum will swing back, Milt?
Well, I'll just make it very simple for you. Trey Turner.
Yeah.
Trey Turner made that adjustment, and he won the batting title.
Yeah. Well, let's hope he does it again this year.
Yeah, and then everybody's upset because he hadn't hit a home run at Citizen Bank Park in a while. They're worried about that. This guy's hitting 300. I don't. Whatever.
Hey, guess what, Milt? We looked at the statistics at the end of last year. At one point, there was only 2 guys that were hitting over 300 in the whole league.
That's a disgrace.
It is. I'm telling you, the game is like. Oh, you got guys like Boggs and Gwynn hitting like 350.
Yeah.
But Milt, there's a certain part of the sports, a certain part of the sports segment that says that the game's changed and that's old school way of thinking and it's not progressive. I don't know, man. I'm old school and I believe just the way you do that. Baseball is baseball and. This new launch angle that Bobby's talking about and exit velocity. I think it's killed the game, man.
Well, the bottom line is, how many times do we get frustrated when we get a guy at third, less than 2 outs, that we cannot get that guy in?
That drives me nuts.
That just frustrates me to no end because all you have to do is especially with the infield back, all you have to do is hit a ball in the middle of the field, either short or second, and the run scores.
So then were you okay? Because I was. When Bryson Stott laid down that bunt against the Dodgers that had everybody up in arms against the Dodgers, was that the right play there then? Do you know what play I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what play you're talking about, but if you don't do it all year, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right. Exactly.
That's right. And the other thing is you got to understand who your base runner is too.
Yeah, more than one
who the
thing
base runner is at second base.
All right, Milt, let me ask you this question. Who was who was the craziest guy on that 93 team?
Oh, come on.
Jimmy Twitch,
Pete Incaviglia?
Lenny Dykstra.
The dude?
Come on.
So, Milt, these guys, you guys would
give us a story.
No, wait, hold on. Before I get to that, Milt.
No. You're not going to get it.
Come on, Milt.
Milt. We don't do that.
How about this, Milt? Tell us about when, after you guys were in the vet, and you guys after the game, if the game would get over at 11 o'clock, you guys the guys would sit in the training room, smoking cigarettes, chewing dip, drinking beer until 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'll just say that we spent a lot of time in the training room after the game, and who we're facing the next day. That I'll just say that, and a keg didn't last long.
Hey, how tough was Macho Row?
I don't think they were that tough. It was just one of those things where they just came up with a name.
That's crazy,
guys,
man.
I love every one of those guys, man.
So you know what I think baseball, sports in general, you need that. You guys police yourselves, right?
Yep, exactly right, and that's what's changed. Yeah. Guys make so much money they don't.
Right. I believe that. Yeah.
Hey, Milt, listen, man, it was great talking to you. We can
talk to this guy. We can talk to him.
I wish we had the whole 2 hours to talk to you exclusively, but unfortunately we got to roll. But we really appreciate it. We look forward to Phillies baseball, and we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, guys, you take care.
Say, Milt.
There he is, Milt Thompson on the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports.
What a great guy, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, approachable. Did you see him at that game? I mean, he was talking to everybody.
He was talking to everybody. He was talking baseball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to love
Focused. All right. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227.
Now, I want to tell you about the Jersey Man, Philly Man magazine. Just about everyone in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia Eagle Ken Dunick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract 200-plus top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or call 856-912-4007.
All right, when we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Listen to Super Bowl 60.
The Seahawks are going to Super Bowl 60. It's a rematch with the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara.
Sunday, February 8th, complete coverage of the big game is on Westwood One. Hi, everybody. I'm Scott Graham. Join Kevin Harlan, Kurt Warner, Laura Oakman, Gene Steratore, Ryan Harris, and me for all the action right here.
Listen to Super Bowl 60 exclusively on 97.3 ESPN. Coverage begins at 5 p.m.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Shopping with your parents can be embarrassing.
Why would they sell jeans with holes in them? I'm going to speak to the manager.
Mom!
That hoodie is giving. You should get it. YOLO.
Thanks to the Chase mobile app, your kid can shop independently while you keep an eye on their spending. So you can go from...
We can be twinsies.
...to...
How was shopping? Saw you stayed on budget.
Thanks, Mom.
Freedom for kids, control for parents. That's family banking from Chase.
Account subject to approval. Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank N.A. member FDIC.
Honey, that flu keeping you up? Did you take NyQuil Intense Flu?
Nah, I got this. Okay, I don't got this.
Yeah, you need NyQuil Intense Flu.
Undo your flu with NyQuil Intense Flu. NyQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms so you can sleep.
You do got this.
NyQuil Intense Flu. The nighttime sniffling, aching fever. Best sleep with the flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the Gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the Gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis, Erin Ewing in the locker room today, and it's cold, but we're warming things up.
So how about how cold? How about what?
What's he wearing? What's Alex wearing?
He's got
a Ben Simmons shirt on.
But at least
he's
got something sixery. Which
Ben
is good.
Simmons?
Look, I was
That's all he's got.
Good
I
Lord.
was going on eBay searching around. We're going to the Sixers game in Golden State.
I know, but you can't wear that jersey, man. Don't even pack that.
I'll
You're
wear-
on probation.
I'll do you one better.
You're probation,
I'll do you one better. I'll wear the other one I bought because they were $30 a pop.
Yeah, but you know what though? With the number with the stars, I don't even like the shirt.
I like
you like that one?
I like
For
that
some
jersey.
reason, the 2018 to 2022 when they were doing all those cool jerseys, it's nostalgic to me because it's the only good basketball in my lifetime that I've ever watched. The 01 team, I wasn't born.
Well,
then.
these young.
I like the crest of this. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just a number.
Believe it or not, I did not like the jerseys that the Allen Iverson black jersey was.
You didn't like that?
Really?
I like the old.
I
like the Julius Irving Sixers.
Yeah, but I wasn't opposed to that jersey.
I didn't hate it.
It was like the new back in the time. Was
I like that jersey. I just don't like the number Ben Simmons.
It needs the crest
Look,
on
the
there.
Embiid one I found was $200, and I wasn't spending $200 on a Joel Embiid.
I said, Elijah Grace, you know why they call them the 76ers? Because Philadelphia was the birthplace of America in 1776. Hence the name 76. But these young cats like Alex and Nick, they're spoiled, Bobby, man. Remember where Philadelphia was referred to as the city of losers for a long time.
Because you rooted for it, probably.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now the 73, 74, 74, 75 Flyers that won 2 back-to-back Stanley Cups.
Alex, you know,
brought us out of the doldrums.
Listen, Billy and I were in 6th grade. Okay,
I cried.
We were playing street hockey. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Pond
right?
hockey.
I mean,
so
anyway, the Flyers were in 6th grade and they win the Stanley Cup. We're taking a speed line. It's me and my brother, Johnny DeMarie, a couple other guys, Louis Capelli, right? We take the speed line in 6th grade, and we're on Broad Street watching this. I mean, dude, 6th grade.
Louis and Joey Manzo.
That was great.
Oh man, listen, but look, if you look at Alex's life, I mean, you've seen. When were you born? What year?
03.
So he's seen the 2004 Eagles go to the Super Bowl. Obviously,
I mean, I didn't
you were 1 year old. I know, but I'm just saying, since you've been alive,
I remember
Phillies,
watching the Phillies win.
Phillies
I remember
2008.
That.
But if you remember, you think about it, Bill, in the 70s, like the Flyers won, then the Sixers had Irving.
But
right?
they didn't win until 83.
I get it, but it was starting to think. You know what I mean?
And I always say this, refer back to this. Aaron, our senior year in high school, each team,
1980.
Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and Eagles all went to their respective championships. The Phillies were the only one to win. And the 1980 gold medal hockey team.
Yeah, 1980 was a great year.
Great year. Oh, see that, Alex? We'll never see that again.
I wouldn't say never.
I don't know, Bob. That's one thing you might not ever see again.
Has any other city? I wonder if any other city's done that. We'll look that up, Aaron.
We'll look that up, Aaron. All right. On the other side, we're going to talk with Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, brought to you by the Vassar Pool Service. Get his take on Philly sports. And then at the bottom of the second hour, we're going to talk with my agent at the beach, Mark Grimes, about the Sixers and a whole lot more. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Listen to Super Bowl 60.
The Seahawks are going to Super Bowl 60. It's a rematch with the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara.
Sunday, February 8th, complete coverage of the big game is on Westwood One. Hi, everybody. I'm Scott Graham. Join Kevin Harlan, Kurt Warner, Laura Oakman, Gene Steratore, Ryan Harris, and me for all the action right here.
Listen to Super Bowl 60 exclusively on 97.3 ESPN. Coverage begins at 5 p.m.
Drivers who switch their home and auto with Progressive could save money and time. Other things try to do this, but they really don't. Like the touchscreen at fast food places. It's not like you save time because it takes you longer to use a touchscreen than, I don't know, someone who works there. And another thing, you'd think it would save money because they're not paying a cashier, right? But no, same price. Also, why is there an option to tip? Who am I tipping? Exactly. Anyway, even if you can't save money and time with some things, you could with a Progressive home and auto bundle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers, not available in all states or situations.
Something good to know from First Bank of Sea Isle City. We have all of today's innovative banking products just like the big banks, But we offer something they can't. A personal community focus. Let's get you started with Bill Pay. You save time when you pay your bills online. It's fast, easy, and convenient. First Bank of Sea Isle City, a community bank that delivers more for you every day. Personal service, today's technology, from the people who truly care. Learn more at firstbankseaisle.com.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Maria, salon owner. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic, made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-403-5566. That's 800-403-5566. 800-403-5566.
Home of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill, 97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City.
Set, red 83.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schweim.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schweim.
All right, we're back broadcasting live right in the studio. The studio, Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, my twin brother. Alex Berardis co-hosting and producing today. And, of course, the intern, Erin Ewing. We're broadcasting live on my YouTube channel, Facebook, and the X platform at Locker Room 973 or the Locker Room with BillySchweim.com. And don't forget, if you ever miss an episode, we're on the podcast. So just go to 8 podcast locations, look up the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. You can see us there. Now, it's time for Mr. Negadelphia, P.J. Corda, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Not happy with your pool, people? Call Vassar, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's the Vassar Pool Service. Let's go to the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room our good buddy, Mr. Negadelphia, P.J. Corda.
What's going on
for you, PJ?
Good,
hey,
good,
PJ,
good.
I got to tell you.
He's in Florida. You're in Florida, right?
Is it cold down there? Look at him. He's got a sweatshirt
on. It was like 34 here.
Yeah, listen, you don't even have the drapes open in the window, man. What do you got, snow down there?
I'm trying to get as much heat in here as I can.
Is it 34 degrees down there?
Yeah, 34 today.
Where exactly are you, PJ?
I'm south, too, man. I'm in Punta Gorda. I'm like right next to Fort Myers, so we're
okay. Yeah. Well, didn't you go to Puerto Rico or something?
Yeah, he's gonna be a citizen there.
I was there last week. Yeah, I'm moving down there. But
wait. Time out. You're moving to Puerto Rico.
He has to buy for business.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Leave him alone, will you?
You guys should check it out. It's beautiful.
Well, listen, I've been going down there since 1984. I spent a lot of time down. We go to Rincon, which is on the west coast of the island. It's where all the waves are. You know,
is there down there.
We got a good friend that lives down there, and I used to fly to Learjet.
Mitch.
I used to take this guy down to there. Puerto Rico. We used to land in Borinquen, and he spent like 2 weeks there, and I never left. I was great. I mean, yeah, it was great. Where are you going to be living down there? What side of the island? Aguada. That's on the west coast.
Yeah.
Aguada.
Dorado.
Oh, Dorado. That's where the golf course is.
All right, Bob. Can we talk sports now? Shut up.
I haven't seen PJ. I want to get a little quaint.
Yeah, well, do it on your own time, will you? Hey, PJ, ready for this? Before while we're in break, Alex brought to our attention. I heard it, but I didn't see it. The boxer or the was it?
It was a boxer.
Boxer. He got hit in the head and he lost his toupee.
Oh yeah, I saw that. No, you saw it flip back all the way. Yeah,
then he grabs it going to his corner and chucks it into the crowd for a souvenir.
I have a funny story. So I had God rest his soul, a very good friend of mine, a dear friend, Bobby Ball, played for the Cleveland Browns. I played quarterback at Leeds McRae College. He was my wide receiver. He went on to Kent State. From there, he went on to the Cleveland Browns and the Jersey Generals. He's no longer with us, but he had a wig,
and he was funny about
that. And I'll never forget.
Man.
He had it was Velcro to the front of his head, right? He had it weaved in the back to hold it down. So we were in Myrtle Beach for like spring break, and we're all stumbling up to our house. It was like where we were renting the property we rented, and we're all standing there. And then somebody said, "Well, who's got the key?" And Earl said, "Check," with a southern accent. He goes, "Check under the rug." And somebody picked his hair up, and we laughed so hard. I'll never forget it. But I wish I would have seen that last night because I heard it was pretty funny,
man.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It's bad enough having it, and then he got beat up. He didn't look good out there either. So.
I didn't get to see it. I fell asleep.
All right, PJ, did you watch the Sixers game last night?
I did, and listen, I'll tell you what. Embiid did show up. He played great. He was shooting. He was not like playing an aggressive to the paint kind of, but he played great. He put up 40 points. He looked good.
It's against the Pelicans. Let's not get
39 minutes, PJ.
Let's not get crazy, PJ. It was against the Pelicans. I mean, he was 3 for 5 from the 3-point line. That's not his role. I hate when he dribbles the ball up the court. Drives me nuts. And, I mean, there's issues. And I know you're going to stick to it, okay? He's not getting any better. I mean, this is what we got. Now, granted, 40 points is nothing to sneeze at. Against the Pelicans, okay. I want to see him do that against the Knicks. I want to see him do that against the Lakers. That's what I want to see. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I just think it's like, look, he looks good right now, even if it's against the Pelicans. It's a marketable time for him.
I get you.
If we could get something and get us into a new blood, we just need a little bit to go with the younger guys that are there. And I think we got a lot of potential. We just got to see what's, it's the timing of this. It's all timing. And I think
you know what I also think about that? I think management or whoever makes that decision is scared because if they do, let's say they get somebody for him and get rid of him and get a check, and it doesn't work out.
Yeah,
they'll never.
They can always start the process over again.
No, but it's Maxey and VJ Edgecombe's team, and we're only one player away.
Well,
man.
PJ, what about the news that broke yesterday about Paul George? I'm so curious of what you got to say about this.
I mean, listen, I think we can all agree we felt like something was up, right? No. I mean,
because he was doing so well. No, he's on the downside of his career. All of a sudden he's playing lights out. You're like, what's going on?
He hits 9 threes in one game, and all of a sudden he gets tested.
Yeah. It smelled a little like Barry Bonds out there. It smelled. But at the end of the day, I think Dave said it best yesterday. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? He was trying to stay in it and go for it.
Dave said that.
I mean, I don't knock it.
That's hard.
That's why, and I can't believe like Bill Belichick. How could you not put him in on the first ballot because he was accused of Spygate or the deflate? First of all, none of us would know the difference between 5 PSI and a football. You know that? You wouldn't be able to tell.
I don't even think it was that, was it?
Hear me out on this with the Bill Belichick. I want to know how many games he won without Tom Brady. Because let me tell you something. It's easier to win those games when you got that guy at the helm And it is.
Yeah, but he still had his finger on the play. I mean, I don't know about that.
He had 2 Super Bowls, not as a head coach, but he still had 2 Super Bowls.
I think he was a great coach back in the day.
You can't. He's got to be PJ. He's got to be on the first ballot, dude.
Listen. All right,
no?
hey, look, you can defend him. Me personally, if Tom Brady left and Bill Belichick finished it off with another victory or had another thing, you can make a better case to me. But for me, you give him a lot of talent. You know what I mean?
He's a first ballot. He should have been a first ballot.
8 rings is 8 rings.
8 rings. Can't argue with it, man. If fact's a fact, man. He should have been a first ballot guy.
Look at Tom Brady. He goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who were 4-12 the year before, and he wins the Super Bowl. I mean, it makes an impact. I don't know. You could have thrown.
Yeah, but guess what? Here, how about looking at this angle? He replaced Drew Bledsoe with Tom Brady. Like usually, when a starting quarterback loses his job to injury, he doesn't lose his job to this, but he had the cool youths to put Tom Brady in and stay with him.
That's right. He made a decision.
He made an executive decision.
The recognition of talent, you got to give him credit for sure.
Right.
For sure.
All right, PJ. I don't know. Did you? We had yesterday. I don't. Right before you, we had Mike Eruzione on. You got to see. Erin and I watched Miracle of the Boys in 1980. You have to watch it. It's a tearjerker.
It is, and Erin's family, they're hockey guys over there, so I know it hits home a little bit more. And it's listen, I mean, anytime you come over adversity like that and have a big win and bring that home, come on, everybody wants to see that.
I mean, the nostalgia that was I thought it was done so well. Even Mike Eruzione said it yesterday on the program that Netflix did a super job producing this thing, and it was. I think it was great. At the end, of course, I was in tears, and Erin said she was. You're give her a swing of the mic. Your family's real big into the hockey.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You gotta say A.
PJ knows. He played with my dad back in the day.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like if you don't even have to be a hockey person. That movie resonates with all sports fans, I think.
It does.
You know what he said? Here's another poignant point. It wasn't like you're playing for the Sixers or the Kings or whatever, Flyers. You're playing for the USA.
You're playing for your country.
You know what I mean? It's different, man. It's a bigger responsibility, and it's a memory that we'll never forget.
Yeah, no, I'm winning that and doing that for your country. I mean, that's it's priceless. It really is.
All right, let's talk about the Eagles. Talk about Jalen Hurts. Do you think this new offensive coordinator, Sean Mannion, obviously he's been in the NFL for 11 years. He played for 9 years as a backup quarterback. And, for some reason, PJ, backup quarterbacks make better coaches.
They understand the game well. They're watching it a lot. They see what works, what doesn't. And hopefully it creates a bond between the two, right? I think the biggest problem we've had is the shuffling of all the – I mean, you got to get some consistency here. I don't want anything mundane like we had last year, but at least him to be able to develop and see what they can do together.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, PJ, for me, it's a ho hum hire. I mean, I'm excited.
John Gruden was 31 when they hired him.
Yeah, but I get it. But for me, it's like a ho hum hire. Let's wait and see. The only thing I hope that comes out of this is that he's not Jalen Hurts' friend, like Nick Sirianni's too friendly. In my opinion, he's too friendly with the players. Okay, he feels like he's got to be their best.
Well, you know what else, PJ? The rumors going around that Jeffrey Lurie has given Jalen Hurts basically the keys to the car, and he does whatever. I mean, it's his offense.
So I hope that this guy has the cool yuns to say, hey, man, this is the way it is. Do it this way. You got to run the ball. We're going to do this, and this is what you got to do.
Apparently,
he's professional.
He's run his quarterback room in Green Bay like a military camp, apparently.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. PJ, stay warm down there in Florida, will you?
Hey, listen, I'm doing my best, man. It's a survival.
Where's the mustache? I want to see the mustache.
I know. Listen, I'm bringing it back because I'm moving to Puerto Rico. So
you'll fit right in.
Yo, PJ, I got to tell you, after you hung up yesterday, they put a picture of you up on. Did you see it with your haircut?
I missed that.
I was doing that to get a sale, all right? So
all right, listen, buddy, we always appreciate having you on, and enjoy the rest of your week. We're all going to go to the Radio Row.
Can't wait, man. That's going to be awesome. Take some pictures out there, brother.
You got it. All right, PJ, well, as always, we appreciate you. We'll talk to you next week. See you, PJ.
Take care,
There he
guys.
is. Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Not happy with your pool people? Call Vassar, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's the Vassar Pool Service. Hey, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver.
Now, I want to talk about McCann Appraiser. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether commercial or residential properties for estate, tax or financial planning, divorce or financing, and more, the professionals of John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist. Call 609-263-7422.
All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Listen to Super Bowl 60.
The Seahawks are going to Super Bowl 60. It's a rematch with the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara.
Sunday, February 8th, complete coverage of the big game is on Westwood One. Hi, everybody. I'm Scott Graham. Join Kevin Harlan, Kurt Warner, Laura Oakman, Gene Steratore, Ryan Harris, and me for all the action right here.
Listen to Super Bowl 60 exclusively on 97.3 ESPN. Coverage begins at 5 p.m.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemick. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemick sent you.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
At Straight Talk, we get it. You say no a lot.
Mom, can I get a tarantula?
No.
Coffee?
No. So we're giving you more reasons to say yes, like a free 5G phone with real unlimited data with select plan activation.
Can I use the free phone?
Yes. See? Doesn't it feel good to say yes to more?
Absolutely. Face tattoo?
Absolutely not. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. In-store activation of Gold Unlimited plan or higher required. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Caesars Sportsbook app is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards. Bet on gridiron action, earn perks on every game, like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code Radio250BM and get your first bet matched as a bonus bet up to $250 whether you win or lose. Open to new users in New Jersey for 21 or older. Minimum odds -500. Award is non-withdrawable bonus bet expired 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or somebody you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live right here in the Stu studio. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis, Erin Ewing wearing the stripes today. With this new offensive coordinator, Sean Mannion, but don't say a word, Alex. I said to Bobby, the fact that he was a backup quarterback for 9 years for 3 different teams, like he understands how offenses run. And I told him that it doesn't matter that he's been in the NFL.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Well, but see now
once again,
you're changing
your memory,
stance.
Bill. Your memory shot.
Tell me what I said to you, Bob. You went nuts. Tell me what
you're saying.
Once again, my sophisticated thought process is you too much for you to handle.
Ready for this? He thinks just because the guy was a backup quarterback
and played for 9 years
that
in the
this
NFL,
guy is going to automatically translate to him being a great.
I didn't see that. I didn't say that.
That's exactly what I didn't.
That's not what I said.
He changes it. He moves the goalpost.
No, he does all
when
the
he knows
time.
he's backed into a
You're
corner.
an idiot.
He moves the goalposts, and he just to lie his way out of it. Okay. Bottom line is, he's a backup quarterback. I don't remember hearing the guy's name. I don't remember what team he played for. I don't remember him.
You like
how many?
You like how he tried to shut you up at the beginning?
How many games did he play, Bill? I mean, I don't know.
He was a backup quarterback.
All right, but you're acting. He's a backup quarterback. Okay, great. That doesn't mean he's going to be a good offensive coordinator, Bill.
I didn't say he was going to be a great offensive quarterback. I said he's got the pedigree. That's all I said.
I don't even know if Billy finished his statement, to be honest.
Well, it doesn't matter because it's all BS anyway.
You know what?
You know what they used to say back in the day?
Once again,
the crap keeps pouring out.
Alex, listen, once again, my thought process is too deep for him to comprehend. This guy's a moron.
He's deep in.
Well, listen, John Gruden was 31 when he was hired by the Eagles. Heck, Andy Reid, I believe, was 34 when they hired him as head coach.
From Green Bay as a quarterback
coach.
coach.
As a quarterback coach.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying, but you're acting like it's automatic, dude.
I didn't say it's automatic. I just said I'm not.
You were to scream and defending it. I'm saying it's not automatic. You're acting like it was automatic. It's not. Just because he was a backup quarterback,
you are
man.
Such an idiot.
To me, Alex, it's hard to get excited after this last guy. It depends on what he does, how he handles Jalen Hurts. I mean, Howie Roseman, I hope, listen, we were so critical of him years ago. Then all of a sudden he started making some great moves. Billy changed his tune.
That's right.
Let's hope he doesn't go back. Hopefully he doesn't regress. He's got to keep his foot on the pedal. Demand stuff from Jalen Hurts.
Apparently, it's not in his.
He didn't want to run this year. If he doesn't run, he
wants to prove that he's a pocket passer.
Well, it ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Well, it's not on. I bet this is coming from Jeffrey Lurie, Bob.
Well, he gives them. He's giving them. They're afraid to challenge him. I guess is that what it is?
I don't know.
They're afraid to challenge Jalen Hurts. Listen, like I said, the crap runs downhill. I blame Sirianni. Okay, I blame him. But Jalen Hurts is right there. It's those two. Okay, those two.
I honestly think the Eagles were kind of left with no other options. Maybe like a guy like Jim Bob Cooter from Indianapolis, but there was all these reports where Dable, McDaniels, they didn't want to have to deal with the media in Philly.
It wasn't a sexy job.
No.
They
who wants to get there if you do something wrong, you're gonna get an egg thrown at your house?
Yeah,
I mean, come on, man.
But
that's wrong.
They're also saying the whole AJ Brown situation.
Right.
Maybe Jalen Hurts is tough to
funny. You know what's funny? You think that this who was the offensive coordinator this year? Was
Patula.
Yeah. You think he hasn't said anything, has he? He's been silent, right?
Well, he's a scapegoat.
Well, what's he gonna say?
Listen, he could tell. Listen, you'd love to be a fly on a wall there. Right, listening to half the stuff that went on.
If he does lip off,
he's still in the organization.
Yeah,
though.
that's right.
He's still in the organization.
They didn't get rid
so
of
he's
him.
not going to come out and say.
Okay, well,
and
but
then
you
get himself
would
fired.
think with the press that we have in Philadelphia, somebody would
just like
somebody
Alex
would
just
get
said
to him.
Alex just said he was going to cut off his nose and spite his face.
I get it. I guess
and not only that, if you did that, he would probably
would never get another job in
any team. It doesn't matter.
I would still love to hear what he had to say.
Well, maybe
an honest account of what took place. You know what I mean? Like
real quick, I'm looking at. I just want to change gears a little bit because I don't know if pitchers and catchers report on February 11th, right? And I can't believe how quick it's here. But here's our relief pitchers going into the season: Johan Duran, Orion Kirkring, who made that bonehead play in the
but he owned up to it, Bill. Right?
I like the fact that he did.
Remember, he was sitting in the dugout all the time. Listen, man,
he made a mistake.
Right.
I don't like that.
I'm gonna give him a mulligan.
Jose Alvarado is back. Brad Keller, Tanner Banks, Jonathan Bolin, Zach McCambry, and Zach Pop.
Some of these names I don't know.
I know, but these guys, I think this bullpen's better than last year. I want to say.
The last four names you read, I don't even know who they are.
It definitely is, though, because the guy Brad Keller,
he's pretty good, man.
The big problem
got him
with
from the Cubs, right?
Yeah, the big problem for the Phillies postseason, regular season last year was they couldn't find that guy to go from the starter to the closer. Closer, we had Duran, we were fine, but it was that middle ground that we could.
The sixth and seventh, eighth inning. Man.
Yeah, that's where Keller is going to excel this year. He's
and by the way, Alvarado's back. And I got a feeling he's going to be better than he was last year.
Well, I hope you're right about that, but there was a reason why he took those PEDs or whatever.
I think it was a weight loss thing.
He's trying to lose weight. Like, you would have probably taken him. Look how fat you are.
You're the one eating. What are you eating?
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream for his lunch.
After he had the donut. After he had the donuts for breakfast.
Our starting pitchers are Zach Wheeler, Christopher Sanchez, Aaron Nola, Jesus Luzardo, and Andrew Painter. They got
We lost Strong.
There's a lot. But he's a reliever. I'm talking about starters.
I know, but I said
follow the bouncing ball, you dumb. All right. I think Aaron Nola and Sanchez have something to prove. Well, not Sanchez, but Aaron Nola and Painter have something to prove.
Luzardo pitched lights out at the end of the season.
He was really good.
And I'm hearing Zach Wheeler's recovery might be quicker than it was predicted to be.
Well, if he can come back strong. What about Nola, Bill? What do you think about him?
See, he's the missing piece. Like, or he's
His
the key.
season was kind of
like if he can just
if
Aaron Nola, if we can get if he can go 14-8 with a 3.26 ERA and up lead the keep his strike, because remember he's always in the top 5 in strikeouts. If we can have that type of season out of him, then I think we got a solid starting pitcher.
He's only 32.
Yeah,
Nola.
He's getting up there, man.
Well, I mean, but it's in
they
pitcher.
just signed him to a long-year deal.
Wheeler's what, 38 or something?
No, he's not that old. 35?
35. But I mean, so
how old's Wheeler?
So
intern.
So basically, I mean, Nola should have some bullets left in the gun.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, at 32, you'd think he had some gas in the tank still, right?
So you think
as a pitcher.
Right. But I'm saying, I mean, Sanchez was a Cy Young winner runner-up. I mean, you gotta solidify. He's how old is he? He's 35. Zach Wheeler is.
Okay, all right. Well, but look at how he performed at 34 and 35. You know what I mean? I mean, he's
so an article from Yahoo Sports saying I don't think Zach Wheeler is going to be on the roster opening day. But I think it's going to be closer to April 1st than to June 1st if I had to take a guess.
Hey, guess what?
I think it'd be somewhere around May 1st.
Guess what? What about that dude from the guy that crushed this last year? He played for the Dodgers. He didn't show up until the last. What was his name?
Otani?
No.
Tucker, the guy.
No,
that got
the starter. What was the Dodgers pitcher that came out? He was hurt for all season.
Yamamoto? Or?
No. He had the beard. He looks at his card in his pants. Anyway, he missed all season. He came in towards the end of the season last year. He crushed us.
Help him out, intern.
What are you looking at me for?
No, you're not the intern. You're the producer.
Yeah, what are you looking at me for?
Snell.
That's
Snell.
Right, yeah,
I mean,
big beard. He's got
whatever. But anyway,
he's a veteran. He's been.
But
around.
he was hurt most of the season.
Right.
So for me, if Wheeler doesn't come in until July, August, I'm okay with that.
And Wheeler's made it known this is his last contract.
You know what I'm saying,
so
Bill?
We're on limited time here with Wheeler.
If he does a Blake Snell, I'm happy with that. If he could be effective like that guy was, who cares?
I one thing, and here's one. I know they signed Schwarber to a $150 million contract.
That's crazy, man.
And he hit 56 home runs.
That's crazy, Bill.
But they had to. They had no choice.
No, if they were going to make another move, no. But the fact that they've done nothing else, yeah, you had to bring him in.
You had to bring him in. And he's not going to duplicate what he did last year. But if he gets, let me ask you this question, Bobby. If he hits 48 home runs and maybe brings his average up by maybe 20 points, hits around 260.
Well, his average was pretty decent last year.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like a 250 hitter, wasn't he?
Yeah, but
the year before he was 200.
But that's okay when you hit 56. I don't think he's going to repeat last year. He had 56 home runs, Bob.
Listen. You know what? Let's look at it this way. Last year, our expectations were way high, right? This year,
they underachieved for sure.
So this year, nobody's expectations are as high as they were last year. So maybe that's a good thing.
Are you worried about the Mets, Alex?
I shouldn't be, but maybe.
I'm not.
Well, they just got the guy from Milwaukee.
They got Peralta, Freddie Peralta, dynamite pitcher.
Yeah.
And then Bo Bichette, like, that's a quality pickup.
But they lost Nimmo. They lost anybody.
Nimmo was a bag of bones. He was running on one
Yeah, but he
foot.
was a Philly killer.
They all those guys are, but I don't know. I think Soto had a great
Lost
year
McNeil.
last year.
They lost McNeil.
Well, that's
they
true.
lost
They
their
they have
closer.
Soto too.
Well, Mr. Met, Jeff Dowling, our good buddy, who knocked me. I was kicking your butt. And he tackled me instead of you.
Yeah, right.
He called here gloating.
He saved your life, is what he did.
But
Okay.
the Mets are gonna Met. So at some point,
So
it's like the
they-
Cowboys. At some point, just wait.
Well, and then they have three good players, right? Palta, Soto, and
Right.
I mean, so I mean they have 3 stars. So I mean,
And the Braves. I mean, the Braves are always the Braves, and they're always going to be competitive.
Braves were just so injury ridden.
they had a lot of injuries.
the player
They
that-
stay healthy, man.
You know
You
the
gotta
player
watch out.
that died, like this Freddie Freeman. Can we have like a Freddie Freeman? Like, you know what I mean?
He's a ball player.
That guy's
He's
unbelievable.
an old school kind of ball player.
Well, that's where Bryce Harper's got to really turn it around.
He's got to be our Freddie Freeman.
He can't, and he's been every year. He always has some type of nagging injury. You know what I mean? He's always like, I don't want to say I don't say he's always hurt, but it seems like he's always rehabbing.
But what time do the pitchers and catchers usually show up? They said it's early. Is it like a
because
week early or 2 weeks early?
It's like
What
a
is
week
it?
and a half, 2 weeks early, I think it is. Yeah, because of the World Baseball thing or whatever. This year, all right. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Go down there, say hello to JM, Will, Chet, Jason. They do a phenomenal job.
Now on to La Scala's Fire Ocean Casino. When you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at La Scala's Fire. It's your home away from home from handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood just like your grandma used to make, and their signature cocktails, all steps away from the action. Dinner before the show, late night bites after a big win, La Scala's Fire delivers every time. That's La Scala's Fire, LaScalasFireOceanCasino.com. Let's eat.
All right, when we return, we'll talk with my agent at the beach, Mark Rhymes. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis, and the intern, Erin Ewing, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Listen to Super Bowl 60.
The Seahawks are going to Super Bowl 60. It's a rematch with the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara.
Sunday, February 8th, complete coverage of the big game is on Westwood One. Hi, everybody. I'm Scott Graham. Join Kevin Harlan, Kurt Warner, Laura Oakman, Gene Steratore, Ryan Harris, and me for all the action right here.
Listen to Super Bowl 60 exclusively on 97.3 ESPN. Coverage begins at 5 p.m.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the Locker Room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's Shoe Store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the Locker Room sent you.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing
marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text PACK to 215215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text PACK to 215215. That's PEC to 215215. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu, medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Stoot studio. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis, and Erin Ewing is in here today as the intern.
She's doing a yeoman's job.
She has her sinus.
How about that? That's cool.
That's good college, man. And you're going to graduate early, isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
She's a brain.
You 4.0 student.
Are you really?
Yeah,
3.9. All right.
Oh, by the way, Clemic, you talk about grades and everything.
Yeah.
And I told him when I went to flight school, I graduated with a 3.4 in aviation science. So you're an idiot.
You went to a 2-year, but you don't have a 4-year degree like I do.
I got an associate degree. I got
Kindercare.
Yeah, right.
All right. Now it's time for my agent at the beach, Mark Grimes. We like to go to Grimes. He gives us a different perspective. He always agrees with me, not Bob.
Yeah, right. Right.
Let's go to the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline. Welcome into the locker room. My agent at the beach, Mark Grimes. Good morning, Grimesy.
Good morning, gentlemen. Now, this is the kind of show I'm looking for. Oh, God, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Hey, listen, man. You got. That's why I got to come in here. This kid says some of the dumbest things.
Hey, Grimes, you see what it is? My thought process is so sophisticated that he can't comprehend what
Anybody
I'm
that says
down.
that, know that you're full of crap.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, who says that?
I do.
We're gonna start a new drinking game. You ready? Every time you guys say the word idiot or moron, they gotta take a shot at college.
All right, Grimesy, I know you're a big Sixers fan, and this team is 27-21. They're 15-13 at home, which is a little not really that great at home. You think they'd be a little bit more successful at home. But Embiid dropped 40 last night, and the team beat the Pelicans. What do you make of the Sixers team? I mean, yesterday Nick Earnshaw, he's all excited about this team. I'm a wait and see kind of guy with this team.
Fool's gold.
Fool's gold. Is that what he said?
Fool's gold.
Yes. Listen, Giannis, we got to make this happen by Thursday.
Oh no,
I would trade Embiid while he's putting up 40 points with the bad knees, right, for Giannis. And if they need one more player, we throw in Jared McCain. That's it. That's my.
I disagree with that there, Grimesy, because it's like a sidestep. I don't want because
how old? First
he gets injured too.
How old is Giannis? Aaron,
30. He's 31. He's 31.
He gets
how
hurt.
old's
He's
Embiid? How old's Embiid?
31.
Yeah, they're both 31. They're both.
It's almost a trade.
They're both super max contracts where they're both injury-ridden kind of guys.
They are. I mean, that's a
lateral
sidestep. It's a
sidestep,
lateral
Grimesy.
sidestep, Grimesy. Come on, man.
I don't know.
Listen. Last night
it's better than a Connecty trade. I'm thinking you guys.
my brother, man. I tell you, man, it's
I
unbelievable.
wasn't suggesting to trade him. I was just.
Now he's backing off.
I was just like bringing it up.
What an idiot!
Shut up.
There he goes. He gets another drink.
Hey, Bobby, I'm surprised you didn't seize on why Billy's all over this backup quarterback situation. Like, listen, he's got a little soft spot for backup.
No kidding, man. He's been a backup. Well, you know, Grimesy, my brother, man. He was a backup quarterback. He used to wear the ball cap with the
clipboard.
With clipboard. He wanted to look good as a backup. You know what I mean? That
you know
was
why,
his big
Grimesy?
goal.
If you look good, you play good. You know
You
what I'm
didn't
saying?
play, Bill. You didn't play.
You got it. All
Hey,
right,
Grimesy,
all right.
listen, the Pelicans are 13-38. I mean, Embiid drops 40 points. I mean, he played okay last night, but it's the Pelicans, man.
Fool's goal. That's what I'm saying. Look at who they're playing. When they put up 40 against the Nuggets or
Knicks.
Houston or
the
then we talk.
The best part of that game last night was the halftime, acknowledging the 25th year of the 2001 NBA championship run, even though they didn't win it. That was a fun team when Allen Iverson stepped over Tyronn Lue at the Lakers. I'll never forget that.
Nah, it was a fun year. That was fun. Listen, I still think we could have won it that year. We should have won the second game, and we should have won the third game. But then it was lights out.
How come you didn't go to the game last night there, Grimesy?
Nah, I was out to dinner with the family over in AC, so didn't make the game last night. But I'll get to some more coming up here.
One thing was cool also seeing Pat Croce looking good. Yes. They played videos of him. I'll never forget this.
I remember you called me.
I was on my way to work because I used to work at U.S. Airways at the Philadelphia International Airport. I was on my way to work that day when he was climbing the Walt Whitman Bridge, and everybody, the traffic was almost at a standstill.
My brother calls me up. He goes, Pat Croce's on it, climbing the Walt Whitman.
I'm going to be late for work.
yeah, he's a maniac. I mean, I see him in the summertime on the boardwalk in Ocean City all summer, but Pat's one of a kind.
All right, I just want to say this for you guys saying let Embiid do it. This is just in the month of January. 38 against the Knicks, 32 against Houston, 33 against Cleveland, 32 against Denver, 26 against the Knicks.
He's prime for a trade, man.
Here's the thing, Alex. That's all well and good. You can say that all you want, but here's the history. It's how long is it going to last?
And does he show up in the playoffs? You know?
He's always showed up in the playoffs when he can play. I'm not.
That's the big thing. Yeah, that's the operative word is when he can play.
Grimesy, Grimesy, this is what I want to do. I want to I want to find somebody that's maybe like 6'11", that is physical, that plays low, stays within himself, can rebound. I don't need a big guy dribbling the ball up the court, taking 3-point shots. We got Edgecombe, we got McCann. We got these guys. We don't need him doing that, man.
You want someone in the post. I got it.
But I don't want Giannis. I don't want Giannis. I don't need a big name. I don't want Giannis. That's a sidestep. I want to get younger is what I want to do. There's got to be somebody out there.
Well, get us a name.
Aaron, give me a name, would you?
hey, by the way, one last thing. I almost crashed my car when you told that cat story. Oh, my God.
I got to tell you, Grimesy.
I want a 30 for 30 on the Schweim board.
You should.
Grimes, I've been saying this could be a national show. I don't know how.
Seen his face, man. His face was. His eyes were all swollen up. I
tearing up.
All I know is I want the cake and ice cream story on the 30, and I want the Berube tea story on the 30.
Oh, the Berube tea story. I can't tell that one on the air. Hey, Grimesy, remember I took you downstairs to meet the chief, and he came up to me and he went, I said, "You got lucky. You guys suck." And he went, "You," in front of everybody. Like he forgot where he was.
Bobby, he goes, "Here, I'll introduce you to my friend Mark Grimes." He goes, "You got no friends."
Oh, Grimes. All right, Mark, you're my agent at the beach. We love you, and we'll talk to you again soon, man.
All right, sounds good. Hey, Aaron, I'm gonna do a new read. You're gonna do my new read. You're doing
there you go. There you go.
See you guys.
All right, see you, Mark Grimes on the Barnes Harley Davidson Sports Hotline.
Man, you know what, man? This guy, he knows Bill. He's a businessman. He knows sports. I'm really surprised though. He said about this.
Yeah, because like Alex said, they're both.
Alex, you don't want that, do you? You're not in favor of that.
I'm not in favor of that either.
No, I mean, I'd take him, but not like there's no. With how the NBA trades work, with the contracts got to line up and all of that, I don't see a world
Bobby
where it
wants
works.
this guy 6'11", but you can't give us a name. Well, give us somebody, Bob.
There's got to be somebody out there. Like I'd have to look at some of the other names.
Are you a Daryl Morey fan, Alex?
You haven't heard his name lately.
Yeah, you're really keeping a low.
I feel like he's a hit or miss kind of guy. He either
Nick Ershaw thinks he should be the NBA Hall of Fame.
Well, he also thinks Nick Foles should be, retire his jersey. So I mean,
are you in that? Are you in that camp
for Foles?
Yeah.
Yeah, why
You
not?
think they should
Oh,
retire his
come on,
number?
Alex.
I don't see why not.
He won one Super Bowl.
The first one.
So that means
a
Jalen Hurts,
big
is he going to
deal.
get his number retired? Number one?
If he wins another one, I could imagine it, but I just think what happened with Foles, like that, he's got a statue in front of the stadium.
That's good enough. I'm
Get a
happy with that.
statue. Look at his number. By the way, they're not going to give his number out anyway. You know that, right?
If they did do it, I wouldn't be like up in arms
If
about it.
If Hurts wanted number 9, I'd give it to him.
Well,
wouldn't I?
yeah.
There you go.
But he doesn't want number 9.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean,
He
it could
wants
be
number 1 because he's number 1.
Well, I don't know. Remember that commercial with A.J. Brown? I'm always open. Remember that?
Yeah.
He's on the jogging thing. Ready for this? Who do you think that was directed at? I'm always open.
Yeah, well, Jalen was hitting him at the game we were at against San Francisco,
was.
and he was dropping everything.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
always
Hey,
open.
by the way, P.J. goes, Mark Grimes is right. Trade him now.
No, listen, I'm with PJ. I think right now you get something from Bill. He, like you said, it's a 50. It's actually a 40-60. Is this guy going to last the rest of the season? He's going to be available for the playoffs and be effective for the playoffs. Okay, that's a big if. I'm saying 60-40, maybe even 30-70 in favor of not happening.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let me ask you this. How about this question? Ready for this, Alex? And I would open this up to the text board, but it's kind of late in the show. If anyone wants to chime in at 403-0973, you may. 609-403-0973. Alex, I'm going to ask you first. Who's the next Philadelphia team to win the championship?
I guess you just have to say the Eagles just because of where they're at. But I wish I could say the Phillies. I really wish I could. I just don't see us beating the Dodgers.
Bob?
I'd have to say, with the talent that's in place with the Eagles, how do you bet against that? It's just, it's like you got to get everything lined up. Like they did it before. He was the MVP. Hurts was the MVP.
But the Eagles are going to lose Nakobe Dean. They could possibly lose Reed Blankenship.
Well, he's not.
They're going to lose. You got to draft somebody.
They can find somebody to replace him.
You got to draft somebody that's going to replace Lane Johnson because he's been hurt. He's getting older. He's been dealing with injuries.
Dallas Goedert as well.
Dallas Goedert's gone.
Calcaterra, he does a pretty fine
job. How about
job.
you, Erin? Give her the mic. Who do you think is going to win the next championship?
I mean, you have to say the Eagles, right?
The Eagles?
I think, like, out of everyone's roster right now, out of all 4 teams, like, the Eagles are the only one who have a shot, like, in the next
See, yeah,
few
I
years.
mean, Erin makes a good point. You guys did too. If you look at the roster, they got the best roster ever. But the Sixers are beating. If Embiid can continue to play this way, Bob, and he doesn't get hurt, I would have to say the Sixers.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
As much as that pains me to take a Nicky Earnshaw's position, if you look at the Sixers lineup, if it's a hypothetical, if they stay healthy, Alex.
Is that a 30-70 or 60-40 or where are you at with that there, Alex?
On what? If Embiid's
if he can
Embiid's
stay
ready?
the
If
course
he can stay healthy,
through the play and be effective through the playoffs.
He went to this new doctor, Dr. Jonathan Glasgow. This guy looks like he's got him in tip-top shape. I don't know.
Well, what did he do?
He played 39 minutes last night. I don't care who.
That's a lot. Is he thinner? How's he doing that?
See,
Here's the
guy's got the Midas touch. I don't know.
Here's the thing. It's if he can stay healthy and if they can keep these guys on the court.
I think it's a blessing.
I think the Sixers their roster says to me that they would be the next champion. They could win the next championship.
No doubt. And I think the Paul George thing might be a blessing in disguise.
Because he's going to get all this rest.
Yeah, let this guy rest up going into the playoffs. It's kind of like Zach Wheeler.
He's not going to get hurt. He's not going to get hurt sitting down.
Well, listen, but he comes back with 10 games ago, Paul George. You still got to get in basketball shape, Bill. It doesn't happen. Like, you know what I mean? You got to. Of course,
he's still Paul George, though. I think a guy of his legacy, his tenure, his skill. You give him 10 games to ramp it back up.
One thing for sure is I'd rather be the chaser than the chasee. Right? So we're obviously not expecting it. So it's, you know what I mean?
That makes it more fun for the fans. Like if the Sixers could, once again, hypothetically, stay healthy and they could possibly make a run deep in the playoffs, how much excitement would that generate?
You know, I got to tell you, too, everybody says, well, the East isn't that great. But the Knicks are, with the Brunson and those guys, that's going to be a.
And they're a top suitor for Giannis to go to.
I mean, and if he winds up there, it's all bets off right there.
And then Boston, too. They don't have Jason Tatum until the playoffs, but Jalen Brown's playing like an MVP caliber player.
And Tatum, that guy's a freak.
Yeah, when he comes back for the playoffs.
Yeah, if he comes back and is effective, they got our number. We can't beat those guys, you know?
Detroit's the number 1 team in the East right now.
For some reason, I don't know.
The Pistons are 35-12. The Knicks are 30-18, and they're the two top teams in the East.
Cunningham's playing. Cade Cunningham, Detroit's point guard. He's playing like a All-NBA MVP type player right now. Me personally,
I can't believe Tobias Harris and the Pistons are in first place.
So he's eating peanuts on the sideline.
I know, but
but
still,
I think the Western Conference is a monster, though.
Yeah,
Minnesota,
Oklahoma,
Minnesota, OKC. Yeah. You got San Antonio with Victor Wembanyama.
That guy's a freak.
I think the West. They're just. I think one of those teams is going to pull it out.
The Spurs. They're 32-16. He 7'2", Wembanyama.
No, but there's a guy. Of course, he's more. He's got a thinner frame.
Yeah.
He's more agile than Embiid. That guy.
How tall is he?
He's 7'4".
And Bill, you ever see?
Does he have to jump to dunk?
I don't even think so.
But guess what? His jump shot when he beep shoots, it's almost like a set shot.
Right.
This guy jumps, and he doesn't even have to.
He shoots like Stephen Curry, though.
Exactly.
This guy. He's hitting step back fadeaways.
No, I would take him.
Well, yeah, obviously. But
really, I just gave you a name.
He does these weird things. Like he rolls his ankles. He does a lot of yoga, a lot of joint work. So when he comes down, because he's so big, if he comes down and rolls his ankle, it's not a problem.
Yeah, but what Bobby just said, he doesn't. He's not his body frame. He's light.
He's 230. He's 230 pounds.
Yeah, that's for his size.
7'4". He's a twig.
Embiid's got to weigh 280.
Yeah, he's
huge.
up there.
He's a big dude. He's got a big body frame.
For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, prepare for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver.
Now let's talk about Jersey Man, Philly Man magazine. Just about everyone in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia Eagle Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract 200-plus top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it as a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or call 856-912-4007.
All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Join the Sports Bash every Monday live at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Get your game on with the elevated bar and lounge, 12 slot machines, blackjack, roulette, and a dedicated area with 4 betting windows and 11 kiosks. The ultimate sportsbook experience. Go where fans become fanatics. The Fanatics Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. And join the Sports Bash live from 2 to 6 with me, Mike Gill, every Monday.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schweim. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Welcome to guided meditation. Close your eyes. You're at the beach. The seagulls are calling. You take out your iPhone 16e you got from Cricket and use Apple Intelligence to clean up that selfie you just took. It's a good one. You send it to your friends instantly thanks to reliable nationwide 5G. They're totally jealous. Get iPhone 16e for $49.99 when you switch. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Requires new line on the Supreme Unlimited plan. First service charge and tax due at sale. $25 activation fee. Terms and restrictions apply. Cricket 5G is not available everywhere. See store for details.
Hold on to your shirts. Actually, forget the shirt. Bert Kreischer is coming to Ovation Hall at Ocean Casino Resort with his Permission to Party World Tour, Friday, April 3rd and Saturday, April 4th. You've seen him on Netflix. You've heard the stories. Now, live it. Bert Kreischer. No shirt, no shame. All comedy. Tickets are on sale now at theoceanac.com.
Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back. Broadcasting live in the Stu studio. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Alex Berardis, and Erin Ewing here in the locker room.
He's on his way to Radio Row, this guy over here.
How about the life of this kid? All right, did he hit the jackpot working?
I think he should have gone down to what's that thing in Tampa?
Gasparilla. I had to make a tough decision. If I wasn't going to San Francisco, I probably would have went.
So
there,
I got to tell you, man, I was watching the Weather Channel. I was flipping around, and they
Right.
did a live report from this Gasparilla thing. Holy smokes!
So
it's like a 10 times of Night in Venice.
All right, we're heading the locker room and the Sports Bash with Mike Gill. Mike will be broadcast Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from the from Radio Row. I'll be out there. I'm going to leave tonight because first of all, I'm going to get the heck out of here. It's so freezing cold.
Yeah.
But I have to go because my flight Monday is kind of like there's like 2 seats left, and I don't want to take a chance. So I'm going to leave a day early. I got to deal with the Trivago or whatever. I got $99 plus tax, $103, I think it is.
There you go.
For my room. And then I'll wait for all the fellas to come back in, start to arrive on Monday.
No, when you get out there, make sure you walk. Take a walk, okay? Do something. Walk.
So, Scotty
It's going to be an
Grayson,
earthquake when he lands.
Fox, easy, Alex. Fox 29 News, Scott Grayson will be out there. Nikki Earnshaw. And then I'll meet those guys, and we'll go to media night. Then Alex, Mike Gill, and PG arrive on Tuesday, right?
Yeah, we get there on Tuesday, and I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be
I love the West Coast. I'm pumped.
Well,
have you been to the West Coast?
Been to LA twice.
Well, I will tell you, man.
I love San Francisco.
But San Bill, I have layovers in San Francisco.
I thought
Downtown,
I thought they cleaned it up a little bit.
Well, they did when the Chinese guy came, but
Right.
it's back to where
Back
it
to
was.
square one?
I'm telling you, man, it's
Really?
it's
It's a
you, I mean, you're seeing people defecate
Well,
in the city, man. It's crazy.
really?
Man, it's out of control.
Well, I got to tell you, San Francisco is a beautiful city, though.
No, it's a cool city.
I mean,
man.
it's so cool.
You know, I wanted to see. When I cruised around the city, I went to Haight Ashbury,
Oh,
where
yeah,
Grateful
Grateful
Dead.
Dead.
Yeah, I got to see
I
that.
got a
I took
picture.
a picture of that street
I did
sign
too.
and
I got
everything.
that.
And then what's the Presidio across the
the Crooked Street.
yeah,
The Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, man.
Alcatraz. They got it going on out there.
I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful city.
It is.
Billy's going to be sightseeing for a few days before we all get there.
I've been there. I've been to San Francisco numerous times. How about Sydney Sweeney? She climbed the Hollywood sign in L.A. She got in trouble for it.
Did she?
But I got up there. I got pictures of me on the thing.
You got on the sign?
Yeah, right near the H.
You didn't put lingerie on it.
No, I did not. But I didn't. Obviously, there was no social media back then. So.
It's in the woods, isn't it? It's like on
It's up on a mountain.
It's not easy. It's not easy to get to, is it?
No, it's not. You got to hop a fence.
You broke the law.
I broke the law, and the law won. But I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Alex Berardis, Nikki Earnshaw, Pete G. Mike
Did you hear
Gill.
Nick on? I got busy. I wanted to listen. He did the pregame last night.
Yeah, I missed that.
Did you miss that?
Well, I was watching. Like I said, I was watching Miracle, the boys in 1980. All right, what a weekend here in the locker room with Billy Schweim. We're going to be heading west. I can't wait. Super Bowl 60. You really have that already, Bob? Super Bowl
crazy.
60 next Sunday. Mike Gill, the Sports Bash, will be out there at Radio Row. So the locker room, I can't wait for that. I want to thank Alex Berardis for doing a great job. Bebop, as always. Thank you to Erin Ewing, my intern. What do we got on today? Is anything big on today? I think nothing.
I don't believe there's.
You got the Pro Bowl.
Is that
That's not today?
No, it should be because
It's a two-hand touch. I mean, what a disgrace that is, huh?
All right. Hey, thanks for making the locker room part of your Sunday because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiners. Have a great rest of your weekend, and stay tuned. We'll all be out there at Radio Row this week in San Francisco. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. 7-3 ESPN.
The preceding program was paid for by The Locker Room.